we're gonna skip forward a little bit at this point. I have been a busy struggling. I don't even know how much time it has been. I've been doing 400 different things, getting distracted by everything. This is where we're at with this area. This is so much work. It's ridiculous, because what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna try and get all of this prepped from like here to here, and then all of this I still need to repair this. I have a new sill there that's gonna go there, so there's still like a million different things to do. There's jobs like I've got this filler underneath here covering the welds. I need to sand all of that down into shape, and that's what I'm doing. There's loads of different rust spots that I found literally dotted around everywhere that I need to sand down to bare metal and rust treat and do all of that dance. I have cleaned this up, so this is all a nice smooth edge here. Ground down some of the welds everywhere. This undersill is honestly, I have piles and piles and piles of this stuff literally in my mouth and my eyes and my ears, and probably you don't even want to know, everywhere. I was doing loads of different things, and in between things I would do little bits at a time, and then today I was just like, screw it, I'm doing it, and then just done all of this. But I'm literally gonna come back tomorrow and carry on doing exactly what I'm doing, taking it down to bare metal, finding rust spots, treating it. So yeah, I'm gonna repair that. I've got some wings coming, and I need the wings to come in so I can work out how I'm gonna mount them here and whatever else. Yeah, okay, we'll see you in a minute. Hello.
Hello.
You've not been here for a minute.
I've been here all the time.
I've been doing all the jobs. Just painting up some brake components because Ross wants to rebuild XL. Also, we're just going to try this really quickly. Shaking up paint cans is probably my least favorite activity. So, dual action sander, bit of electrical tape, and we're gonna safety first priority, and we're gonna see what happens.
Ooh,
That's quite good. Not bad. Oh my god, that's not bad. I think we're onto something here. Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That is literally amazing.
You said, what have we got?
That's it, that was the first.
We'll do it. D8.
I like your cycling.
Possibly PC.
Principally politically correct. Oh mate, this is brilliant. That's emotional. Oh, that's so good! That's a relationship row in a 9000 right here. Ooh, the blow dry on the boy. That was a hot. So this is painted stuff.
Super, what is it? Super high temperature?
Super high temperature resistant. Cool. This stuff is this stuff.
The mattest paint you've ever seen.
It's really, really matte. But hey ho. Very nice. I have a new toy. Look at this thing. This is beautiful. Finally got a bench grinder. I've been wanting a bench grinder for ages, but the ones you can buy these days, they're so crap. Like these little tables and stuff, everything's flimsy and it's just rubbish. So I got like this vintage one, literally picked up for 15 quid, and it is so nice. Look how it turns on. Look at this chunky switch. But yeah, this thing is lovely looking. I love old tools. Old tools are the best, honestly. So yeah, as far as this repair piece goes, I have made this out of new metal. It's still really far away from being the correct size, but it's getting there. That's gonna be welded in. I'm slowly but surely stripping all of this. So many little, like, really difficult to reach areas inside the wheel arch, so it's just taking me a long time. I'm just kind of doing it little by little, just in between jobs. I've taken off all the brake lines now. I have taken off the steering rack. Slowly but surely just taking more and more stuff off, stripping all of this around here, getting all of this area to bare metal. There is loads of seam sealer and they just literally, they blob it on in the factory so bad. Played around with the wings a little bit. This one fits like a potato, that one looks like it's gonna fit good, but I'll cover that when I'm actually doing it. Everything I'm doing, it's all things that are gonna have to be done at some point, so anything that I do is progress, and just, yeah, it's all good. But yeah, this thing, oh, I love it. I'm just giving it a little clean before it goes into full work mode. But yeah, a bit of wire wool on this plaque, and just old tools are the coolest things in the world. If you know anything about this grinder, let me know. Just quite interested in, like, just history of tools and stuff. This is just the coolest thing ever. I think it was originally red, but whatever they did with the paint is really cool as well. Oh, I love it. Right then, ladies and gentle boys, time for an update, okay? I haven't really picked the camera up very much because I've just been doing a lot, but still just sitting in one place. I feel like I'm making no progress. Obviously I am, but it's easier for me to show you what's going on. So I'm still trying to get this area prepped to be painted, but this is just taking me the longest time. What I'm doing currently is this repair panel that I've made here. I've had to touch up a couple of welds because this was like one of the first things that I've welded on the whole car, so some of the stuff was just looking real crusty. I don't know what I was thinking with the amount of filler I put underneath here. I didn't really grind the welds down too much, so yeah, I ended up having to take all of that filler down, grind down them welds, and yeah, it's just I'm working through it bit by bit because there's obviously rust everywhere. There are so many nooks and crannies. I really don't know what I should do with this. I'm just currently looking for a shell cut or maybe just a piece of a front panel to replace this, like, whole area here. This is several days work. I'll be doing this, get annoyed, go home, come back again, do another like couple of hours, leave again, and it just feels like I'm trying to get away from this area, but it's just such a painfully slow process. There is, like, especially like around here, like all of these things, everything was seam sealed like everywhere, and to get the seam sealer out of all these crevices, it is honestly, like, it is just crazy. There's so much stuff to do. There's so many things messed up, so much rust, so much stuff needs repairing, paint prepping, and it's all everywhere, like, and I'm just trying to bounce around the place, and it's just yeah, doing a lot but not moving very far. But obviously it's all I am, because it's all necessary evil basically. And the biggest problem is that I have all of this exposed metal, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just finish doing this and then paint it, but then I stumble across something else, and then I end up doing 400 different things, and this is all still bare metal, still unpainted, still just hanging out. all of these repairs that I've made, I've spent absolute hours on, are all just literally rusting in front of my eyes. So I need to get this, I need to clean all of this up, paint prep it and paint it. What I've started doing is just doing little bits and then just spraying some paint on them just to keep them covered whilst I'm working on other stuff. But I'm not going to bother trying to work this out. I'm going to leave this alone. And then just, yeah, get everything finished repair-wise, stripped fully down to bare metal. Yeah, I'm gonna stop blabbering and I'm just gonna get on with it. I know I keep repeating myself, but honestly, there is no way I can show in videos how long all of this takes. This is an unbelievable amount. But okay, so this is only just ready for rust treatment. It takes so long to get in all of these little corners and all these random areas and up inside the strut tower. And it's just unbelievable, the brackets and things, and just I'm gonna put loads of rust treatment on it. Boom, rust treatment all over everything. Looks like an alien just threw up on it. Alright, well, just wow. Jesus, my Jesus. Sanding is long. I think it's really muggy today. It must be just too humid to be doing this, but this will just have to be a test. I'm gonna spray it up, clean it, spray it, and then see. Obviously, this is gonna be left for a long time, so I'll see if any rust does come through or anything like that. Give it a clean, give it a spray, see how long it lasts. Done. Do you ever go to work on your car and all of a sudden you're just BAM! Yeah, me neither. Okay, so this is painted and dry, and I will talk about it once I'm finished with everything else. But now I am going to move on to the inside. More of the same, sanding, treating, painting. So check back in a minute. Both sides are done. Few things to say, as per usual, about all of the stuff that I do. Some stuff worked, some stuff didn't work. All of this is gonna work as a test for this whole technique of sanding, rush treating, sanding and painting. If all of this area holds up well, then I know that that works, because the progress is slow and I will see what will happen to it. So this is gonna be in primer for a long time still. I will know exactly what happens after a long period of time with this preparation process. After I started doing the inside, I very, very quickly realized that there is no point me messing around in the engine bay whilst the engine is still in. The engine is going to come out at some point, and I'm going to come back and redo a lot of this. I ended up having to use brushes to get in some of these areas. This is like an impossible area to paint. Underneath here, underneath there, getting this lip painted underneath here without getting drips. You won't even see it on camera, but there's a massive drip here, but it's fine. For what I need right now, it's perfectly fine. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. Looks like it was always there. It doesn't look like somebody bodged it. It just looks nice. I'm happy with it. The overall finish is so-so. I'm not going to bring it in too close because it really doesn't matter. All of this is probably going to be taken back once the engine is out and everything. The whole engine bay is getting done. So. On this side, things have worked out much better. As far as the paint finish is concerned, it's laid down on this side a lot better. This is still an unbelievable amount of work. In fact, on this side, this is definitely a lot more work than inside the engine bay. But I will see how well all of this holds up with time. We're just going to do a quick little tour around what's been happening here. Everything inside got painted up to this line here. And I've painted it up to here because I have officially decided to get a new front panel. I will only do this later. I'm making my way around that way. So this is what I was saying about how difficult it is to paint in here. Whilst the engine is in the car, I can't get myself inside of the space to spray all of these areas effectively. So I had to use a brush to get in all of these grooves, especially all under there, this area here, to make sure the paint is in all the areas where two panels meet. So basically just trying to seam seal with the paint. But still very happy with this. I'm just really excited the fact that I can leave it alone and move on to the next part of the car. The way this wing is fitting right now is absolute cow basking. It will need so much more work to actually sit properly, but this is just to illustrate the fact that it really doesn't matter what everything looks like underneath all the repairs that I've made, even though I'm pretty happy with how they look. They look a little bit potato, but I'm still really proud of them. It's all a learning process, and yeah, the actual car itself will still look absolutely fine, like nothing's ever happened. But yeah, I'm happy with this. So mega excited to move down to do something else apart from this corner. I can't even tell you. I try to get the next episode up as soon as I possibly can, and until then, I will see you later. Bye.